I almost forgot to turn off my mic for a second there. That would have been interesting. Okay. How's it going, everyone? This is Daryl. You know already. I'm ready to play some Battleship Brigade. Wait, which one of these is this? There we go. Some of my stuff from the last art stream was up where I clicked the wrong button or something. Anyway. I am ready, like Freddy, as they say. I don't know who Freddy is in this case, but I'm ready like he is. If you didn't see my community post earlier...
I was just trying to help. I shouldn't have blown up on him.
Right, I remember where we are now. If you didn't see my community post earlier, then I'm just going to reiterate real quick. So... because of the nature of my day job and whatnot, I'm going to restrict future streams to Sunday afternoon-ish, like just before like 7 at night. So 4 to 6 CST, you know, like how the art streams are, except now I'm going to be alternating between art streams and game streams like per Sunday. So the Sunday after this one coming up, I'll be doing an art stream. And then after that one, I'll be doing a gaming stream, and then after that, you know, etc. Or I could just flip it around however I want for Sundays. It's just for fun anyway. This upcoming Sunday, though, I will not be able to do it. So it is what it is. Anyway, I want to see just how much shit can hit the fan more now. That's a weird way to put it.
It's a good village. It's a good restaurant. I've got my family and Simon. Maybe I don't deserve to be here. I'm so sorry, everyone.
We should be thriving from the flow of travelers to and from the capital.
Oh, right, we've been through this portion already.
I told you, didn't I? You need to...
Ma, it's even more from...
It's hard.
Who's got... Actually, I just saw Alex.
All the restaurants get their goods from the same brigadiers.
What's going on?
No.
I'm just skipping through this because we went through this part already. Crap. I need to remember to... Whoa, what is wrong with the food? What's wrong with the birds? I know they said they're getting sick and all that, but this is a bit much. Maybe it's the eggs. Maybe I shouldn't be grabbing that or using it for that matter.
That was strange. The monsters are so... I don't really know what word to use. Agitated?
On our walk to the market, Charles spun a tale about how he fended off a raging bow run from destroying his farm. At first, I thought he was boastful, but now I'm not so sure.
Simon's dad does love to exaggerate.
True, but Simon mentioned the attack yesterday. I don't think this is one of Charles's tall tales.
So what's this have to do with the market's goods?
I can't say for sure, but these monsters concern me. Their behavior's tumultuous at the best of times, and now they're more ferocious than ever. I wouldn't be surprised to learn they've been evolving.
Yeah, the timing is definitely suspicious. Plus, we haven't noticed anything weird with the grain Simon's brought over.
So only the monster meat has changed.
That's what we're thinking.
Mina, you've got the sharpest senses out of all of us. Take a closer look at these ingredients for us, will you?
Okay. I hate to admit it, but I've been neglecting my responsibilities these past few days.
You don't need to tell us that. No offense, sleepyhead.
It's okay, Mina. Get the stove going and let's do some tests.
Tests, he says. Tests, he says. Oh, those are different. I'm just gonna cook. Why is...
Oh no.
Interesting. Ain't none of that good. Pretty sure I didn't bring in some of the stuff that is on the shelf right now. Oh well. So as long as they combine, it's still fine, but that's still kind of weird.
Yeah, I see some weird strands running through this marbling. The monster parts are breaking down more and more with every stir.
It doesn't taste too different at first, but when overmixed, it begins to sour.
Hey Cora. Yeah, I am. You missed quite a bit last time, so in a nutshell, she's been what's the word you call it? She's been disqualified from the tournament because one of the contestants tried to attack what's her name? The one you the woman you wanted me to date so badly, her. Someone tried to attack her or attack her. It was the orc looking woman. Tried to attack her, and I know it doesn't know it. I'm forgetting names. The one you meet early on with the purple hair and the white outfit is the tall elf lady. Not the one with the large ponytail. I know. It's still not helping. Yes, her. One of the contestants tried to attack her, and why am I forgetting the protagonist's name now? But the protagonist, whose name I'm forgetting right now for some reason, threw a knife to like stop that person and cut that person's hand. But this was seen by the authorities, so thank you. So Mina and the attacker were both disqualified for fighting because it's against the rules to fight each other in general. So Mina's been depressed for like the last, I forget how many in-game days it's been, like almost 2-3 weeks. Yeah, I know. She was disqualified for that, been depressed for like 2 or 3 weeks, and now the food is, or at least the monster meat, is something's going on with it. It's poisoning people, so people are getting sick, and now we're trying to get down to why, while Mina's still kind of trying to come to terms with everything. That's it. So when I said shit hit the fan last week, I wasn't joking. Oh, that's what that does. Okay. That's why I wanted to do it. Okay, where did this poison come from? It didn't show up until you decided to mention it, Father. In positive news. If you can find a way to patch that in, you let me know. Otherwise... In headcanon, sure. Bonus points. We got bonus points with her. Oh. Anyway, I'm just trying to see where this is going from here. And oh no. Oh. That's cool. So combining them gets rid of the effect. Don't anyway me trying to add romance to every video game on the planet. I mean, that's just visual novels in a nutshell. And actually, there are a lot of games that do that. Even the ones that don't necessarily need it. Oh. Crap. Oh, come on. Oh, this is like... also, since you're here, I did turn up my gain some more to make sure I'm louder. I'm starting to think I'm significantly louder because I keep peeking into red on occasion when I'm like exclaiming. This is just me talking normally right now. But if it sounds fine, then I'm not going to worry about it. Always got to do a sound check. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, I see you getting volatile. Oh, so they go down a level if they're leveled up already.
Uh-oh.
That could be useful, actually. Just cooking the poison out of this shit. Yep. Just gonna... Okay. And obviously I can't do that too much then. Huh. Oh, that's gonna... I messed up there. Okay. It worked out in its own way. Does your setup have a, what's it called, an equalizer or maybe a compressor? The process that reduces the range from the, yes. Yeah, I'm using the same one I use, the stuff from Reaper that I use from like my music setups and whatnot. Difference is, you know, I mix differently for my music than I do for this, or at least when I'm streaming, just like I do differently for my actual recorded videos. But I do have that. I do need to play with the numbers because when I redid it, you know, I did it based off of someone else's tutorial, and he even pointed out that sometimes these settings can be different for different people's voices. But what he gave was the general safe one that didn't go extreme one way or the other. But I could play with it later. It'll just be hard for me to know. Awesome. And then do that.
And what about these purple spots? You see them?
I'm not done cooking, Saskia.
They're popping as we cook. Gross. We didn't actually serve this to customers, did we?
Probably.
No way we did. This must be from spoiling within the past day.
Ugh. There's definitely a foulness to the taste now. I've never in my life seen this before.
Well, you certainly seem calm. Didn't you inspect the produce before buying?
Aw, pointing fingers isn't going to help anything.
Also, you said that this came from the monster meat. He's just going for produce. So, probably wouldn't have it in there.
Ma, Pa, I think we should look at what Mina brought in from the garden earlier.
They're just as bad even though they're from our backyard.
Then it might not be the Brigadier's fault.
That just leaves a problem with the monsters themselves. How could this happen?
I'm really trying to figure out where this is all going to end later.
I'm not sure.
Like, I'd
Be
imagine...
extra careful from now on. When you took the right precautions, it seemed like the poison dissipated.
Like, I'd imagine it'll be one big fight. Well, not really. One big cook-off at the end there, but I wonder if it's going to be one of those you have to cook against the Dark Lord kind of things. Or something like that, because I wasn't expecting the turn of events that happened. In a positive way, I wasn't.
It'll take more time to prep ingredients, but it's time.
Yes, I've played Overcooked, and I see the parallels with what I just said.
Are we going to be able to open up
God,
again?
that game.
Let's keep testing our recipes tomorrow, and then we'll see.
Good work, Mina. I'm going to talk to the rest of the village leaders about our discovery.
Yeah.
Yeah, good work, Mimi. If there's nothing else to do here, I need to get back to Alex and make sure he's alright.
Oh, I'm sure. I am
Okay,
sure. I'm almost
Mina,
certain
you
I'm
and
going
I
to be
should keep going
fighting
for a little while longer.
a monster
I have
and
a
then
few
cooking
more
it.
ideas.
And maybe after cooking it, people eat it, they'll recover from their sicknesses. And that dog will probably get involved somehow. Dog? Was there a dog? I remember this game having a lot of cats. What dog?
All right, Ma. Let's keep cooking. A letter from Thrash. I wonder if he's made it in yet. Artie is sick. Kieran's making an answer.
Kieran was her name.
There's someplace called...
Oh, Kevin. The dog from Overcooked. Okay. Yeah.
I'm at home worrying about spoiled meat and sick customers.
Sorry. Just a sec. There we go. I swear my phone keeps finding this light bulb from one of my neighbors. And it's like, do you want to connect to this device? One of these days I will just connect and start messing with their light bulb because my phone just refuses to ignore it and I have no way to tell it to.
It's kind of weird that everyone's getting sick at the same time. I wonder if this monster problem reaches farther than Windy Village.
Considering the village's name Windy Village, probably will.
I should look at as
Just
many
blow
kinds of
the
monsters
problems
I
over
can
there.
tomorrow. Maybe there's some way I can help. Dear Thrash.
It's also skipping days
going
and
to
like
gather some
3-day
ingredients, Ma.
intervals now. Oh, that's what I meant to say earlier. We're in the middle of chapter 3. And by we, I just mean the stream in general. I don't know why I said that. I should just say I'm in the middle of chapter 3. I am not more than one person, I think.
Thank you, dear. Told you she just needed to keep working. I know my daughters.
Sure, Ma. Sure.
Honestly, this is about that time now where if they wanted to change what kind of game this was into something else altogether, they could. I know.
The doors are open. Let's get to it.
Guess I'll have to test these after the lunch rush.
I'd rather not. Okay. Well. Oh, I really wish people didn't text me back in the middle of this. I have this backwards.
Starving.
Sorry. Oh, well, this grandma's gonna starve. But that is not my...
Absolutely
Never mind.
wonderful.
I was gonna say that's not my problem.
Uh-oh. Oh, I forgot to tell you two.
Finish up that Karana pancake dish for me, would you?
Dad said the other restaurants
Oh,
are
come
getting better
on.
with their ingredients since we did our demonstration for them.
2 century egg appetizers, Mina.
But the pickings are slim. We need to avoid the perfect splotched meats for now. People are still getting sick from it. So, looks like we'll be limited on our ingredients till we figure things out.
I'll be real. I'm more confused as to why people are still like, oh, the food is making me sick and this and the other. I better go out to eat. Like, you don't think it'd be just as bad elsewhere? I don't care how good of a cook these people are. I have this backwards.
Thank you.
There we go. I am fine with the time running out.
I'm proud of you, Mina. Our menu will still have to cut down on quite a few recipes until this is sorted out, but we couldn't have reopened without you.
Thanks, Ma. I'm going to keep doing more experiments tonight. Maybe I'll find out even more.
We'll all stick around and help. Alex is still feeling kinda sick and doesn't want to eat very much. He's sticking to vegetables for now. Maybe you two can teach me something to serve him.
Have you made him my signature dumpling soup yet?
Ma, that dish is only for when we're serious. You know that. I don't know if it's because he's sick, but I'm not sure if he wants to start going steady.
Well, hurry it up. Your father and I aren't getting any younger.
Ma! Oh, this one's from Kieran.
Mina, I've only slept 4.5 hours in the last 5 days, so forgive me for being terse.
She would calculate how long she's been sleeping like that.
After my work on Thrash's antidote, Velkior asked me to work with him on a new Brigade assignment. They've tasked us with identifying and containing a possible monster mutation. The samples I've taken are... I don't wish to engage in speculation before my tests are complete, but I think there's more going on here than they suspect.
So the monsters are acting weird everywhere. A mutation, though? Isn't that just a blight? If that's true, Kieran and Thrash will need all the help they can get. I've got to tell her everything I know. Kieran, I hope this letter doesn't come too late, but I've been seeing issues with the monsters here, too.
The plot twist is going to be that
Hey, what's going on?
the monsters have had enough, and now they're cooking people. You have to outcook them with their own kind before they outcook you with yours.
You're looking much better, Simon.
Still just on broth right now. What's the deal with the letter?
It's from the Brigade.
Based on the findings of our top researchers, we regret to inform the populace that Victusia is facing a potentially catastrophic monster mutation event. Due to the severity of the outbreak, we're putting all able-bodied battle chefs on full alert. We've isolated the problematic traits and determined that all monsters are not yet affected, but our investigation is ongoing. Our primary focus must switch to containing this outbreak. To that end, the proving tournament will be put on hold until the situation is under control. This must be the outbreak Kieran mentioned. Maybe it really is a blight?
Jeez, this sounds serious.
Shh, listen.
Sorry, I got a really dumb email.
The contestants have all been offered the opportunity to temporarily work with the Brigade in containing the situation. We'd like to request the aid of Nina Han back at the capital.
Oh my goodness.
Given the circumstances, we are willing to revoke the Proving Tournament expulsion once the festivities resume. With your help, we hope this incident will be resolved as quickly as possible. The choice is fully yours, and we hope to hear from you soon. Stay safe and break a dish. I have to go back.
Absolutely not. You lost that privilege the moment you ran off with our money.
This is no longer about fun and games. The capital sounds way too dangerous right now, not to mention the roads.
That's exactly why I should be there. I have a chance to do something good for once in my life.
Also, she's the main character. If she doesn't go, people will probably die.
Oh, Mimi. Before I was careless. I was bored. I was only thinking about myself. I didn't earn my place in the tournament. I stole it from the people who taught me the skills I was so desperate to prove. I don't serve anything.
Mina, you need to calm down.
You two made this place with your bare hands. You gave Saskia and I opportunities we couldn't get anywhere else. Opportunities I took for granted. But now there's a way I can help you. A way I can make it up to you. By fixing the monster problem at its source.
She's going to find Kingdom Hearts.
If I can find out what's going on, I can bring that knowledge back and make sure no one gets sick again.
Or Cooking
And we can
Mama.
keep serving customers like before.
Well,
I promise I'll write home this time. I'm going to be okay. I'll be in the hands of the veteran battle chefs.
I'm sorry, but you're still grounded. Stealing our flower money? That's a serious crime.
But
My baby girl, how are you ever going to survive out there if you don't understand sarcasm?
what? Huh?
I can't keep you here any more than I can keep the wind from blowing through the trees.
Kiki, what's happening right now?
Your mother is letting you go. We all are.
only the Brigade can stop what's happening. The best way to help the restaurant is to join them.
Oh, thank you, Ma. Pa, Kiki, thank you.
Simon's just in the back like, yep, that was touching.
Woohoo!
I mean, carry on, Han family. Don't mind me.
I'm going to help stop this monster mess. Then I'm coming right back to the restaurant.
No, you're not. This is our family's iron pan, passed down for generations. My mother gave it to me when I left home to create this restaurant with your father. It's time for you to have it.
Holy shit.
Ma,
You are who you are, Mina, and that person needs to help others. I didn't want to let you go before, but I won't make the same mistake twice. I couldn't be prouder of the woman you've become.
and I couldn't be happier to be part of this family. I'm so sorry for the way I acted before.
Everyone stumbles, Mina. It's how you get up that matters.
It's time to stop feeling sorry for yourself and keep your chin up, okay?
But don't think we're not going to tease you for all the moping.
I just had a lot on my mind.
I don't know. You definitely were mopey Mina.
No mopey poo.
I was not. Fine, maybe a little. Drink your water, Simon. You're still dehydrated.
That kind of felt like the end of a chapter right there.
This place is bustling.
You can't really imagine the capital from what travelers say. You have to be here and experience it.
I'll definitely be experiencing all the cuisine. Too bad about the meat, though.
Maybe your dad will finally stop telling you to put on weight.
Oh, that'll be the day. I'm still surprised we convinced him to let me come with you.
I'd say your client expansion argument was pretty clever, especially since you made it up on the spot.
It's silly, but your speech to your family made me feel like it was time to try something new.
Look at you getting all mushy.
Yeah, well, you can pay me back with a restaurant tour.
Deal. But first, we should check out the inn. And then I need to find Thrash and Kieran.
Oh, you brought a friend. How nice. I have your rooms all ready. Let me take your bags up.
Okay, there's something I haven't told you.
You chew on your pillow at night. Everyone knows that, Mina.
What? No, that's not even true. Did Kiki tell you that? Never mind. Anyway, you can't tell anyone this. Thrash, Kieran, and I have been looking into the monster epidemic. Now that I'm back, we're going to try to find the cause. Do you want to help?
Nah.
You're not even going to think about it?
Mina, you have always had these grand ambitions. Me, though, I just want to grow the family business and go back to a peaceful life of talking to wheat stalls.
I guess I knew that. But I wish we could tag team this.
I know. Just make sure you're back before dinner. I want to try that Crescent place.
This guy thinks we're on vacation.
Blue Jay!
Mina, it's wonderful to see you.
Kieran! Thrash! I missed you guys so much.
We missed you too. Now, down to business. We don't have time to go into detail, but Thrash and I have been through a lot since you've been gone.
Too much for my taste.
The bandits, the antidote, the dark realm. It sounds terrifying.
Trust me, it's as bad as it sounds.
The positive side is that we've garnered new insights on this mutation. Causation is still unclear, but the monsters and Ardia's sickness seem to be correlated. I think we could be on the verge of a full-scale blight.
How did you figure it out?
That was all you, Blue Jay. We got your letters, and Kieran ran some tests. Sure enough, the blood she took from Ardia had similar properties to the mutated monsters.
Precisely, which could mean that a modified version of her antidote might cure the monsters themselves.
Kieran, you're a genius.
That remains to be seen. The cure is purely speculative at this stage.
So, what's our next move?
I think we should report to our stations and see what the Brigade needs from us. We don't have anything concrete to show them yet, but we can get more samples for Kieran to test.
Agreed. It's our wisest course of action. What do you think, Mina?
I'm with you all the way.
All right, we should get going then. Let's meet up again when we have more info.
The game's always been kind of linear, but now I feel like it's just got more linear.
Huh?
Not a complaint, just interesting.
Hiya.
press the jump button to confirm.
Chefs, welcome. Thank you for coming on such short notice. Your loyalty to the Brigade and to Victusia has been noted. Despite the public's concern, I have every confidence this outbreak can be managed, and will be able to resume the proving tournament soon. Not once in 100 years has the tournament been cancelled, and I won't be the first chairman to let that happen. Here to explain your mission and provide more information on the outbreak is Instructor Razzle. Instructor, if you would.
Good afternoon, chefs. We've learned that a rapidly spreading virus is mutating monsters across Victusia. There's been a stark increase in aggression, population, and dangerous ingredients. However, thanks to volunteers such as yourselves, these monsters have not been able to cause severe damage in our cities and towns. But the same can't be said for the ingredients that make their way into people's homes. From what we know, the ingredients are safe as long as we take the proper precautions in preparing them. But that hypothesis requires more testing. We're fully staffed here in the Coliseum, so our unproven squads will be using the practice kitchen area. That's all for now. Kraus will lead you to your stations where you'll receive further instruction.
Thank you, Kraus.
Oh, looks like even Shiv got a call back.
You have to be kidding me.
By the way, Shiv is the one that was attacking Kieran.
Oh, hey, Shiv.
Save it. Don't think you're important enough to hold a grudge about. I'm here to get back in and take everyone down. Every last one.
You mean in terms of the tournament, right?
These new poisonous and moldy ingredients are perfection.
You're not serious, Art.
All right, C-Squad babies, listen up. The sorry lot of you make up every person that was kicked out of the tournament for one reason or another. The committee's decided to let you back in, but you'll have to earn it.
I'm ready! This time nothing's going to stop me! Don't worry, committee, I won't let you down! I just couldn't contain myself.
We'll run this mission just like a tournament match. I'll pair you one-on-one for cook-offs. Every dish must contain at least one ingredient from a mutated monster. That's our theme for the day. You'll each have to make 3 dishes. One for me, one for Belchior, and one for Kraus.
Actually, there was a change to the briefing. I'm still getting over a little bug.
All right, make that 2 dishes.
I mean, I don't see why I would ever replace the satchel slot. For the most part, this is all fine, yeah.
I'd love to see an emphasis on fire energy for these tests. It would really help my research.
Would it, or do you just want to taste fire?
And make that a water dish for me. Preferably one that'll fix this headache.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Go.
Oh, I need to put these back first. Okay. how I... Okay. Just trying to remember how to get back down. Okay. That should be enough for now. Both dishes need at least one thing from a monster. Okay. Well, let's start with the fire. Oh, that's the bit they mean from the mutated monster. Okay, that's fine.
Yes. That's it.
Okay.
Awesome.
Does that count? Is it having a bit of the monster in it? Okay, well, I'll do this anyway. I'm just not going to do that. Okay. I'm just gonna do this. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna move this to the side real quick. Get started on the other one. Water. That's fine. I actually want to get rid of those. Actually, it's not really fine, now that I think about it. Cool. Wait. I need more water. Good catch. That's Earth. Nice. Just to get this out of the way. Need more water. That'll do. Thank you, phone. Alright. That is fine. That worked out. Kinda. There we go. I'll just put it there for now. And this one just needs it. Okay. You want a fire. You wanted water.
Let's see what we have here.
Yes, I'm curious to dissect these dishes.
Never say that again.
Truly wonderful.
I'd eat it. Oh, shit.
Oh, the flavors dance on my tongue.
Sick. I thought you wanted some of the mutation in it. That's what you had said?
Yes, good.
Whatever. She doesn't seem bothered by that in the slightest.
I approve.
So I misinterpreted what they said. When they said they
Looks
wanted
like
from...
the winner is Nina Flag.
When they wanted, like, stuff from mutated monsters, they just meant you had to kill a mutated monster and use its meat, not keep the mutation in it. I thought that was what they wanted, but okay. It worked anyway.
I hate to contradict, but I believe it's Han.
Her name is smudged on the roster. Han, then.
Yeah!
That's some fine work, C-Squad. I did some chemical readings on your dishes, and I didn't see anything to be alarmed by.
Except the poison we both used.
We might see some effects on the body in years to come, but... Hey! As a country, we've been eating monster for a century now. It's the way of the Brigade.
All right, head back to town. For the half of you that lost, don't fret. We'll be back at it tomorrow. You may have won this cute little game of theirs, but I'm saving my best for when the real cooking starts.
I wouldn't expect any less.
So it's true. They did make a sea squad, and it's filled with the bottom of the barrel.
Always gotta be one of these guys.
Who's this snot wipe?
I have no idea.
I'll never forget.
Oh, wait. Are you the one that made a cut in line?
When you cut me in line during registration.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that. I think I remember now.
I told you I'd be watching. I knew karma would bite you back. And then you got kicked out fighting that sore loser over there. The Brigade may show you mercy, but I'm not going to be so lax. I've got to get back to B Squad. I have an important mission to carry out, but I just had to see what the stink was all about.
Anyways, I gotta go. Later, Girl Scout.
What? I guess I've made some enemies, too. quiet out here at night. I never thought I'd see Brigade Town so empty.
Sorry for the fright. I just like to make an entrance.
You don't look very sorry.
Batman style.
I thought you were a monster. What are you doing out here? You're not a part of C Squad.
Just checking on something that couldn't wait till morning. What's your excuse?
I actually volunteered for this shift. I want to do everything I can to find the cause of this monster mutation.
Is that so? Let's have a practice duel soon. Two night owls like us. I think we can learn a lot from each other.
Okay, yeah.
I was expecting a cutscene for a second there, but I guess not. 2 red sauces.
There has to be some way to figure out this monster problem. Thrash said he had a morning duel today, but I bet Kieran's at Belchior's. I need to get over there and see how I can help.
On your stomach. Wait up.
Dude really does just show up out of nowhere.
Still jumpy, eh?
I wouldn't be if you'd stop sneaking up on me.
Fair enough. So about that match today. Let me know when you're ready.
I'd totally forgotten with everything else going on.
Trust me, you're going to want to remember this one. Catch you later.
Genuinely surprised that they're still willing to do this.
Why, my faithful assistant. I was hoping you'd answer the Brigade's call.
Really? But you had Kieran all this time.
What's the old adage? Too many cooks might spoil the broth, but many chefs make light work. The same is true for alchemy.
Okay. Is that an ice cube in there? Oh, I see how they want to do this. Okay. What did I miss? I was fighting a hair monster. Oh, well, we're back in Brigade Town. The Brigade brought us back together. You know, Mina and all the other people who were like disqualified and stuff from the tournament. We are currently looking into like a cure for what's going on, or an antidote. Kieran figured one out, hypothetically speaking, in her mind. But for that, there need to be more samples made and cooked up and whatnot. So the tournament is still kind of sort of going, but it's like trying to eliminate 2 different issues at the same time. Like A, finishing the tournament, but also B, trying to cook up a dish that could solve the issues right now. That's about it. There was a practice duel or something like that between Mina and Shiv. The dude that Mina cut in line earlier had shown up to taunt them and then walk away. And yeah, now it's just puzzle time. I don't have to do this. I just like doing the puzzles and stuff. That's the gist of everything. You didn't really miss that much. I messed this up. I messed that up. So I actually want to start with That's like one hit, though. Fuck. So I know I could do this. And then... this. Damn it.
No.
Move this down there. But then I do this and it'll break. Yep. Okay. Maybe I should start with... Should I start with the fire first? Oops. I think I have the right idea, though. Nice. I don't really know what I did. Okay, this is... At a glance, it's mean. At least ain't nothing gonna break. Except those. I'm trying to see how much I can move off the bat without things breaking. Oh, duh. Hold up, I can... Do I remove these? I don't think I'd remove the bones. What happens if I chop this? Okay. I don't think I want to remove the bones from that. Or maybe I do, so I can fit this one in. Yeah, that's not going to help right now. Maybe I need to... There's only... but this has... There's one extra water in there I don't need. Whoops. Okay. Are you kidding me? 1 point? Yeah. Okay. So apparently I needed something out of that. But what? I think I was right to... chop these out. But maybe they want me to keep the bones? But then... I also think I had it right that I don't need the extra water bit. Or maybe, on second thought, I don't need these. But maybe I did need that extra water at the end of the day. That's not going to fit as is. This is tricky. I need all of the gems, but maybe I don't need all of the bones? But then I need 3 to... whatever. Let's try it anyway. You know what? No. And then I put the whole thing in there. Okay. So you really did need that extra thing of water.
Before I left, we made so much progress. Did you figure out how to make ambrosia?
No. With mounting suspicion about the monster threat, the Brigade requested I find a cure.
But now that we've discovered it can be safely prepared, surely that takes some pressure off.
Quite right. I'm certain we'll discover both solutions very soon.
I wouldn't eat that burger.
Hello.
Hey.
So you've returned.
Whoa, yeah. I didn't think you'd notice.
Not you.
Hello,
I was
cat.
talking to that very persistent fly who likes to land on my babies.
Babies?
My trophies.
How sweet?
That might be her indirect way of saying that she's hungry if she's pawing the screen. Because cat.
You know, I think I do remember you. You're the girl with the walking kettle, right?
No. I mean a Han. Walking kettle?
Hey, Mina.
Alright, challenging him would probably be a good time to end it. We'll see how this goes.
Your funeral. Before we start, I have a confession. I started the monster plague.
That's not surprising.
You?
Psych! Just kidding. But I do know what's caused it.
But even if he was telling the truth, it wouldn't have surprised me. He could still be lying.
What? Really?
Well, mostly. That's where you come in.
If you're serious, I'm happy to help however I can.
That's exactly what I needed to hear. Ready, Jelly?
He's going to judge? How does he eat?
Probably with his mouth. Jelly says he'd die for some fire and earth. So let's serve it up. As for our theme ingredient, let's do King Bee.
That do be a bean. Oh, that's water. I don't need that. Okay. dragon still over here? Yep. It's worth it. Ow. Awesome. Ow. Okay, fire and earth. Sure.
Awesome. Yes.
I'll just leave those on the bottom. Sure. You know what? Where's the... There you are. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it didn't work out the way I thought it would.
Let's get cooking.
All right, that'll do. I don't know who the voice actor is there, but clearly he's having a lot of fun. Mina, how do you know you won?
It's like I thought. This isn't a real blight. It's man-made.
What? Who would do something that horrible?
Who indeed? On purpose, it would be too much for most people to stomach. But covering up an accident? That's a little easier on the conscience. But there's only one way to find out. Breaking into the Brigade's research lab.
What? Do you want to be imprisoned? How can you think it's their fault with how hard they're trying to fight it?
Really? Wonder who she was. Because her voice sounds like some kinds of familiar, but I figure I just heard her here and there in the background. Which she could still be in the background in Street Fighter 6, but still.
started with some scraps of information from this body I'm possessing. But once I showed up here, solving this problem turned out to be a lot more complicated than I hoped.
Ziggy, if you're just going to keep making jokes, I've got to get back to town. People's lives are at stake.
I'm not joking. This is the real me.
Stop playing around!
I'm not proud of the things I did to get here, but I want to stop this outbreak.
Ah, okay. World Tour Rando.
I don't need help breaking into the lab, but I can't bring the information I find to the Brigade.
I'm starting to think this game is like the definition of low fantasy. Like, yeah, I fought a dragon a second ago, but otherwise it's mostly grounded. Mostly.
They don't trust me, but you, I know how determined you are to get to the bottom of this. You're not just in it for the tournament reinstatement. Help me end this.
I don't know what to make of your stories, but I do want to put an end to the outbreak. To be honest, I've been meeting with Kieran and Thrash about it already. She's working on a cure.
A cure? Well, that would be interesting. So what do you say?
After you get the information, come find us. I'm against the break-in, but this is too serious to ignore.
All right, Hamburger. And don't worry, I'll be silent as a snake.
I can't tell if I'm more unsettled by Ziggy's transformation or the thought that someone in the Brigade is at fault.
I'd imagine Ziggy would have transformed in front of you at some point anyway. So, definitely the Brigade.
Chefs, I require your undivided attention. I wish to keep this brief so that we may release our findings to the public. Due to your exemplary work, our scientists have determined mutated ingredients are not harmful when properly prepared. I'd like to extend special recognition to the members of C Squad. There were some in the committee who doubted our decision to reinstate you. You've gone above and beyond to prove you deserve your place among the other contestants. To that end, we've changed the rules for this year's proving tournament. Chefs won't be expelled until their 5th loss, but your previous record carries over. With that, our tournament begins anew. Vive la Brigade!
Which I still haven't lost yet.
I hope trusting Ziggy was the right decision. Surely he wouldn't break into a Brigade lab without good reason.
Come again? You know, for a guard, you're not very alert.
Ha. What are you doing out this late?
Oh no, you first. What's this about breaking into a lab?
If I tell the truth, will Thrash try to stop him? Will he tell Razzle?
Nah.
Come on, Blue. You know you can trust me.
It's Ziggy. He thinks the mutation was started by one of the Brigade's alchemists. He's breaking in to find out for sure. I told him to come find us once he has the evidence.
Kieran's not gonna like this.
And you?
Ziggy's a weird guy. I don't know if I trust him.
I know what you mean, but when he talked about the outbreak, I believe him when he says he wants to fix it.
Then, that's all I need to hear. I've got to get back to my post. Good night, Blue Jay.
Night, Thrash.
Is Mina Han still staying here?
Huh? That sounds like Instructor Razzle. But she's not supposed to visit until my final match. Oh no. Did she catch Ziggy?
I know this just means I can move on my own now, but her going from shock to you now have control mode. Sorry, I just realized I can like crouch outside of combat. But yeah, no, that was a little jarring. But oh, I can stand on the bed. Nice. Prepared to kill whoever comes in. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up there. Like I said earlier in the stream, though, A, I will not be streaming this Sunday, but also B, Wednesday streams will no longer be a thing. It'll just be Sundays going forward due to how my day job is. So, but that I'm still going to stream the game on Sundays. It just means I'm going to be alternating between art and games. So the next time I stream on, I believe that's the 17th, 4 to 6 p.m. CST. I'll be continuing with the art stream, and then the week after that will be games, and then I'll kind of just wing it from there, depending on what I feel like. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. So I hope you all have enjoyed your stay. I'm Tustero, and now I'm hungry. Oh well. See ya.